GSI Creos makes a fantastic line of paints called Mr. Color. These are really great paints. They are lacquer. Now they also, there's also the Mr. Hobby Aqueous Hobby Color, which is an acrylic. And this is the only one I own actually. I haven't really bought very many of these at all. But anyhow, yeah, I find myself using the Mr. Hobby colors quite often. So they also have, let me get these out here. Here's the Gundam colors. They also have these Gundam paints. And GSI Creos makes paint sets that comes in a box. Like this is the Blue Impulse that I'm currently using. And they also use these, they also make these Yamato paints here. Let me frame this right. Here we go. Okay, so now this is not all of them. I believe there are at least 2 unaccounted for here. So this is CS881, 882, and I think 883 is a Garmillas, and another Garmillas. There's 2 different ones, and then 884 is this one here, the Cosmo Zero. This is 886, 887, 888, and 889. There's going to be a new one coming out at the end of November, and it will be for the Yamato, the Cosmo Reversal version, which is basically just the 1/1000 Yamato, but the wave motion cannon has been they have like some sort of like an armor plate covering it up to prevent them from using the Cosmo the wave motion cannon. So anyhow, now these 3 are mine, and actually, incidentally, I bought this on accident. This is for an acquaintance of mine on the Starship Modeler forum. So I got these for him. I get a lot of requests. People ask me, "Hey, can you get these for me?" But I can't. I cannot just buy these and mail them because paints are liquids, and I am not able to mail these in the mail. So anyhow, his sister actually does business in Japan, so I can just mail it to her at her hotel, and then he can get a hold of these anyways. So anyhow, the reason I'm saying that is because I do have here are 7 of these paint sets. It's not all of them, but I just want to do like an unboxing of these, and I'm just sitting on a lot of information, and I would like to share this with people here. So now again, this is the 1/1000 Yamato. For the 1/500, you could use this. However, the problem with that is that you might run out of paint, and for that, actually, they have some Yamato spray cans. They have like these big lacquer rattle cans for the gray and the red. So you can buy those individually. But for the 1/1000 scale, this set should probably be enough. So what I want to do is just give a rundown of the colors and what they look like inside, just to show you what to expect. Now, if you can find these outside of Japan, or at least outside of Asia, more power to you. At GSI Creos, when I lived in the United States, there was one hobby shop that stocked Mr. Color paints, and I think they also stocked the Aqueous hobby colors as well. Most of you, though, I know in the United States, you have testers, and their testers Model Master and Humbrol, Of course, you can get Tamiya, I'm sure, in most stores, but that might be it for Japanese paints. In Europe, I know there's Revell and maybe some other companies. I think Humbrol is from Germany, I think. So anyhow, let me just open these up here. So you get 3 paints per set, and it's got like this little space here. Now the shapes of these boxes are kind of clever, and I'll illustrate that later. So anyhow, this is Yamato Blue 1, Yamato Red 1, and Yamato Gray 1. So now these two are for the Yamato itself. Now this blue is for the Cosmo Falcon. This is the specific blue for the Cosmo Falcon. You know, not the gray Cosmo Falcon. You know, the one that Kato pilots. He's the wing leader of the squadron. But it is for the regular ones. I know, like Shinohara has the regular one that he pilots. He has the painted on tiger shark type mouth on his Cosmo Falcon. So anyhow, yeah, that is where, if you're looking for the Cosmo Falcon, the 172 scale, this would be it for the Shinohara's 172 scale Cosmo Falcon. So now the other one is this, and you've probably seen these if you watch my videos. You've probably seen these in action when I'm building the Yukikaze and such. Now it has Yamato Red 2, which is a different red, as you can see. You know, they're different numbers for a reason. This is like a darker red. Yamato White and a Yamato Yellow 1. So yeah, red 2, white 1, yellow 1. This white is a bit disappointing. It's not, I mean, it's not a pure white, but it's not really that unique, I don't think, to really justify it being on its own, I guess. The yellow here is a nice, you know, rich yellow color, and it's pretty nice. The red here also is pretty great. The Yamato white, it's okay, but you know, when you paint it, it's really not that special. So these are the 3 colors represented here. Okay, so moving on. Put this back in the box here. Okay, next I will show you the Cosmo Zero. So yeah, I think you could maybe get these mail order, and don't ask me where you can get these. You know, if you're in the United States, I don't know. I don't bother looking because I mean this is just a bicycle ride away from me, and I can obtain these things here. So so what you get here are 3 colors here. Okay. So now first you will see here, this is the Yamato Silver 1. Now the instructions say in Japanese that you need to use an airbrush for this. You cannot paintbrush this on at all. This is a special metallized paint, and it's just, I don't know if the camera shows this, but it is super sparkly. It's really pretty. This is the main body color of the Cosmo Zero. Now there is the Red 3. Now this is for Kodai's Cosmo Zero. The Alpha 1. This is where the Red 3 comes in. And that's this red here. For the yellow, it doesn't come, it's not represented. Whenever I get around to this, I will probably use the Yamato Yellow that is in this paint set here to do the trim on Kodai's. Now for Akira's Alpha 2, that's what Yamato Orange 1 is for. So hers, it's not red, it's actually a different color. His is red, Kodai's is red, Akira's is like an orange. It's kind of like a reddish orange. It's a pretty cool color. And her trim is white, so, you know, I have that kit as well. I may as well just use the white that's in this kit here, maybe, and have it all, you know, go together that way. So, pretty fantastic. Nice paint sets here. Okay, moving on. This is one, I bought this on accident. But I do have use for this, though. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get this is for the Darold. The carrier that has this, the bomber that has that drill that they launched into the wave motion cannon in here to plug it up. So, anyhow. So now this yellow here is what you're gonna get from the Garmillas ships. That's like the regular standard green one. It's like the third paint set or so. So here we go. You get the Garmillas colors here. Now this is a pretty big model, and so you got these three colors here. Oh yeah. So I guess I should have pointed this out. It gives you a painting guide this way here, and I apologize, I should have showed you that from the beginning here. So, but yeah, it'll show you where the colors go and where you're going to get them from. And this is what was disappointing though, is that I was expecting it to be more like a grayish white than this, but the actual paint itself is really just pure white. It doesn't really look that unique, unfortunately. So, alright, so now let's look here. So now this Garmillas red 2 is like this really dark brownish red. At least it looks brownish to me. I don't know, I'm colorblind. That's where you're going to get the deck here. Garmillas red 1 is the hull color of this ship. Pretty nice. And Garmillas red 3 is going to be the bomber. So these are the three colors that come here with this set. So now here's like the other Garmillas ships. You know, it has like that flying saucer thingy, whatever it's called, with the laser beam, and more of the capital ships. So yeah, pretty cool stuff here. Alright, so now this is more Garmillas warships. This is the Dessler's ship here, and it also has Garmillas Red 4. Now this is for Melda Dietz's starfighter. And every time I see Bandai people at the hobby shows, I'm like, you have to release this in a 1/72 scale, please. It is just, I saw on, what is it, rStarblazers.net or whatever it's called, they had a picture on there claiming that there was like a prototype of the 1/72 scale, the starfighter, the Melda Dietz's red starfighter. And if they do have that, I really hope that they go ahead and make it. So anyhow, so this paint set is for Melda's starfighter. It's also for the submarine and Dessler's ship. So you can do like his core ship, or it's also, you can paint up one of the regular Garmillas cruisers in the same color. I don't remember there being one of these. I don't know. I've seen Yamato 2199 like twice through. Plus, I just recently saw the movie version. But my attention to detail is slipping. I think maybe it's just age or something. I don't know. So here's the three colors here. Starfighter color. This is fantastic. This is freaking cool. Now, I imagine this is pretty close to Shine Red. Mr. Color 79, but not quite. It's slightly darker. And I don't see anything in my my collection here. Maybe Monza Red? Let me take a look here. Some of these, see, I don't know if these are just repackaged, or... That is very close. I would wager that the Red Matter, or Monza Red, this might be the same color. Just a hunch, but it looks pretty much the same to me. So, moving on, Garmillas Green 5. And this is where that submarine is. And then you got the Garmillas Blue here. This is for the Desalar's ship here. Okay, so let's move on. Got 2 more to go here. Okay, so how do you say this? Guipilon, or Gaipilon, I think is. I've seen it. Where is it? Do they have it in? Yeah, Gaipilon. Yeah, Gaipilon. That's how it is in katakana there. Multiple flight deck, Astro Carrier. This is so badass. This is so cool. I mean, even people who don't really know about Yamato, they see this and they're like, "Oh, dude, that is awesome looking." So now this here, you will see the ships here for this. There's the green version and a blue version. I think there's a red version also for this. Now let's open this up. Now this is what I was saying about how these are kind of dynamic. Now this is a pretty gigantic model here, and check this out, dudes. Look at this. This is cool here. All right, you will get these in larger. Now, if you've noticed here, the other ones are like this size here. What is this, like 10 milliliters or so? And you're gonna get these come in 16 milliliters. Pretty freaking cool. So this says Garmillas Purple 3, Garmillas Green 6. I think Garmillas really like green, don't they? And Garmillas Gray 1. Now, the gray is for the flight deck. And then this purple, I thought it was blue, but it says it's purple. It's for this one here, the Lambert, and this green one here. I forget. I don't know what this is called. I know this one's called the Lambert. Ball Gray. Yeah, it's called the Ball Gray. And actually, there's going to be a mecha collection of the Ball Gray coming up pretty soon. So, yeah. So anyhow, that's why I mentioned the size of the box. You know, the other paints fit this way in the boxes, but you're going to get plenty of paint to go for these things here, because these are pretty intricate models. Lots of surface to be painted on, you know, because of it's multiple layered like this. Okay, now very last but not least is the Garmillas. This, if you've seen this model in person, I mean, the box is gibungous, the model is gibungous. It's huge. It's just big. So these are the 3 you're gonna get here. Now the Schuldelg is the other carrier, multiple platform carrier. It actually comes in this paint set. So you're gonna get the Garmillas and this other multiple carrier here. So the Garmillas, this is pretty freaking huge, and that's what this is for. This is Garmillas Gray 2. Comes in a large paint set, and that's also why the paints, the colors for these paint sets also kind of fluctuate too. So Garmillas Gray 2 is for the main hull, and it's a big model, and hopefully this is going to be enough for one model. I don't know. I actually bought 2 of these for the guy. This is for Garmillas White 1. Now this is more of an off-white. This looks more unique than the white that comes with the Cosmo Fleet white. It's pretty nice. And then here's the Garmillas blue too. So you get 2 tall bottles and 1 small bottle. Now there's also some warning here. So here, now if you want the flight deck color, it says you're gonna have to use Garmillas Gray 1, and that color is available in the paint set CS888 for the Gaipalon, and that's what this is. So this has Garmillas Gray 1. So if you want to build all 3 of these carriers, you're going to need both of these paint sets if you want to keep the colors all uniform with each other. So yeah, this model is huge. It is about, if I remember right, it's about the same size as the 1/500 Yamato model, which is pretty darn big, and that is about the same size as the old version Yamato, the 1/350 scale model, the one with the electronic guns and everything. So yeah, this is a huge model, and I don't have place to put this in my apartment, that's for sure. But hey, you know, cool stuff. So this is most of the Yamato Color sets that are available to date. And when you're shopping online, maybe you can't really see everything. Maybe you don't see you might see this, but you don't see the back of the box, for example. So hopefully this video has been kind of educational for people to give you an idea of what these are like. And if you have the means, and if they're not too expensive, I recommend getting them. Like this one is what, 777 yen. This one's 875 yen. I think I only paid about 600 or 700 yen for this one here. They kind of fluctuate in price, but they're roughly about 700 to 800 or so yen each. And they're probably, I'm guessing, like $15 and up if you're buying these outside of Japan, like in the United States or so, or Canada. I'm just guessing. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and let me know if this video was useful for you.